Hello students. Last video we have seen couple of examples for converting or rather doing a postfix evaluation. I think we have seen one or two examples. Let me take up one more small example so that your understanding becomes better. Okay. So I have taken this postfix expression 4, 5 plus 3 star 7 minus. This is a postfix expression. We have to evaluate it now. So as I said, I have just taken the three columns: character scan, stat, and how do we evaluate that particular expression. So the first character is 4, and as I told you in the previous videos, if the character scanned is going to be an operand, we are going to simply push it onto the stack. If it is an operator, then we have to pop the first two elements of the stack, apply the operator, and push the result onto the stack. This is what we are going to follow for each of the characters that we are going to scan. So the first character is 4. So this is my stack. I'll push this onto the stack. Next character is 5. 5 is also an operand. So I'll simply push it onto the stack. Okay. Next is plus. Plus is an operator. So as I said, when you are finding an operator, you have to pop these two out. Perform this addition on the popped out elements. Push the result back into the stack. So now here what will happen, I am popping out 5, let me call that as operand 2. So my operand, I am popping it out and storing it in two different variables. Okay. So this operand 1 is going to be 4. I have popped out the operands, I have stored it in two different variables, operand 2 and operand 1. Now I perform the operation, operand 1, what is the operation we have to perform? We have to perform a plus or an addition. So operand 1 plus operand 2, that is going to be 5 plus 4, we are going to get 9. Okay. Now since we have what is the contents of the stack right now? Now since you have popped out these two elements, stack is going to be empty. I will push this result onto the stack. So 9 gets pushed onto the stack. Here I think, it's operation 1 plus 2 means 1 is 4. 5, operation 2 is 5. Okay. So 9 gets pushed onto the stack. The next character that we are having is 3. So 3 is an operand. What do we have in the stack? We have 9. 3 is an operand. Simply push it onto the stack. Okay. Next is the next character is star. So what should you do? You have to pop out the first two elements of the stack, store it in the operands, store it in the variables. Perform this multiplication, push the result. Okay. So here you will have operand 2 is going to be 3, operand 1 is going to be 9. That means you are popping out these two, storing it in two different variables, which I am calling it as operand 2 and operand 1. And then I perform, excuse me, and then I perform the operation operand 1 star operand 2. So that is nothing but 9 star 3, which is going to be 27. Okay. Now since what is the contents of the stack right now? Since we have popped out these two elements, my stack is empty. I push this result onto the stack now. So in the stack right now I have 27. What is the next character? 7. Okay, 7 is an operand. So I will push it onto the stack simply. Next, I have last one is minus. So minus is an operator. What should I do? I should pop out these two elements, perform the minus on them, push it onto the stack. So first I will pop it out, store it in a variable. Operand 2 is the variable. I will store a 7. Operand 1, I will store 27. I perform the minus operation on the two values. So 27 minus 7, we are going to get 20. Okay. Now since I have popped out the contents of the stack is right now empty. I will push this 20 onto my stack. Now, we don't have any more characters. We have done with all the characters. So the stack value is nothing but the final result. So that gets finally popped out and we display the result. So this is how we try to evaluate postfix expression. So this expression evaluation value final answer is going to be 20. Okay, this is how we evaluate a postfix expression. Let me continue with how. Okay, let me continue next with how can you convert a postfix expression to a infix expression. Now, so far we have seen how to do infix to postfix. We also saw how to do infix to prefix. Now let us see postfix to what do you call postfix to infix. Okay, let us see that also, and we also saw how to do a postfix evaluation. Okay. Okay. So as I said, let us see how we can do a postfix to infix conversion. Let me take a postfix expression. Let's say AB minus C plus. The first example, I am taking a very simple one. I will take a bigger one after this. Okay. Right. Now, this is a postfix expression. How you can convert it into infix? The steps are very similar to the way we did postfix evaluation. Okay. Now, that means what I mean to say is, I scan all the characters. What did we do for postfix evaluation? Same thing we will do here also, but there we were doing the calculation. Here we will not do because you have only the alphabets. Let me put down this. So, how do you convert postfix to infix? We scan all the characters from left to right. If it is an operand, we push it onto the stack. If it is an operator, then pop the top two elements of the stack, apply this operator, push the result onto the stack. That's all. It is very similar to how we did the postfix evaluation. Then we arrive at an answer. Here it is not possible because we are taking all these alphabets. It is an expression in terms of alphabets. That's all. Okay, let me start. I said we start scanning from left to right. The first character is A. A is an operand. So I'll push it onto the stack. Okay. The next character is B. B is also an operand. So I'll push that also onto the stack. Next is minus. Minus is an operator. So what we do? Pop these two elements out, store it in a variable, apply the operator on these two variables, push the result onto the stack. It is all the same as we have done postfix evaluation. That's why I took this up after teaching you postfix evaluation. Okay. So now what will happen? These are my two variables, operand 2 and operand 1. Operand 2 is, I will store B there. 1 I will store A there. Now I will perform the operation operand 1 minus operand 2, which is nothing but B minus A. Correct? Oh, sorry. Operand 1 minus operand 2, right? So I will be performing A minus B. This is the result of applying a minus on A and B. What is the contents of my stack? Let me take a broader stack so that, yeah. Now these two I have popped out. So my stack is currently empty. I push this result onto the stack. So my stack will now contain A minus B. Alright. I hope it's clear. Next we have C. What is C? C is an operand. So I will simply push it onto the stack. Next I have plus. Plus is an operator. So what should I do? I have to pop out these two, perform the plus on that, push the result into the stack. So my operator 2 will now contain C. Operand 1, which is the variable, will contain A minus. Now I perform an addition on these two. That means operand 1 plus operand 2. What is operand 1? A minus B plus operand 2 is C. This is the final result. What does my stack contain? I have popped out these two. They are popped out. So stack is right now empty. Push this result. What is my result? A minus B plus C. We have done with all the characters of the postfix expression. So the stack contents will be popped out to display the final result. So what is the final result? Our infix expression will be A minus B plus C. This is the infix of the given postfix. Okay. So if you try to do the postfix of this, we know how to do A, B minus C plus. That is what we have to do. You can also verify. Right? Hope I am clear. I will be taking one. Let's take one more example about how to convert postfix to infix. Okay. The second example that we have taken is ABC minus plus DE minus FG minus H plus slash star. Students, you can write down the expression before we start so that it is easy for you also and you will follow up along with me. Okay. Now let us see how we can convert this postfix to infix. Same steps we are going to follow. Right? So let me take the stack. I'm not putting those columns. The first character is A. So what is A? A is an operand. So we will simply push it onto the stack. Okay. Next we have B. B is also an operand. Push it onto the. This is my stack. Push it onto the stack. Next I have C. C is also an operand. So I will push that also onto the stack. Next you have minus. If you have minus, what you should do? What you should do? The top two elements of the stack you should pop out, store it in the variables, perform a minus operation on those two, push the result into the stack. This is what we are going to do. Okay. So two variables I am calling it as OP2 and OP1. These are my two variables wherein I am going to store whatever I am going to pop out. So I will pop out C and B. OP2 is C, OP1 is B, and then I perform the operation. What's the operation that we have to perform? Minus, because we have the operator minus. OP1 minus OP2. That becomes B minus C. Right? Now, since I have popped out these two elements out of my stack, these two are no more in the stack. I will clear this up. These two are not in my stack, correct? What is the result? I have to push this result onto the stack. So I will write B minus C will be pushed. So B minus C will come. Right? Now my current stack contents will be looking like this. Next, we have an operator again. We have plus. What we should do? Plus is an operator. So pop the first two elements of the stack. So I will have to pop out this. I will have to pop out this also. So now what will happen? Let me store it in the same variables OP2 and OP1. My OP2 will now become B minus C. OP1 will become A. What's the operation we have to perform? OP1 plus OP2 because we have a plus there. So if I perform this, OP1 is A plus B minus C. That is the result. Now since what will happen, this result, we have to push it onto the stack. I have popped out these two elements out of the stack. So my stack is actually empty right now. Are you getting me? Stack is actually empty. Take it a little broadly so that it is easy for me to write. Stack is empty because we have popped out everything. This is a result which I have to now push it to the stack. So A plus B minus C comes into the stack. Clear? Next. What is the next character we have to take? D. So D is an operand, push it onto the stack. Next is E. E is also an operand, push it onto the stack. Alright. Next is what? Minus. Next is minus. Minus is an operator. So the top two elements of the stack should be popped out. Apply the minus on them. Push the result onto the stack. So top two is what? These two are the top two elements. E and D I should pop out. So if I pop out and store it in the variables, what will happen? Your OP2 will become E OP1 is nothing but D. Now I perform the operation OP1 minus OP2 because you have a minus operator there. So when I do that, what will happen? OP1 minus OP2 is nothing but D minus E. Correct? Now, coming to the stack, this D minus E, what should we do? We have to push this onto the stack. That's the result. You have to push it back. E and D we have popped out, so these two are not there in the stack anymore. I'll push D minus E. So D minus E will come there. I hope I'm clear. Next is what? F. F is an operand. So operand means push it onto the stack. Next is G. G is also an operand. Push it onto the stack. Next is what? Minus again. Minus means where is the top of the stack pointing? This is my top of the stack. Correct? Top two elements you have to pop out. These are the top two elements, G and H. I'll have to pop out these two elements. Apply the minus on them. Correct? So when I pop out, I'll pop it out and store it in the variables. Same process. So my OP2 will have G, OP1 will have F. OP1 minus OP2 is what we have to do because we have a minus. So that case my result will become what? F minus G. That is the result. We have to push that result onto the stack. Now, since we have popped these two elements are not there in the stack anymore. This result I will have to push it into the stack. So F minus G will come there. I hope I am clear. Next is what? H. Correct? Next character is H. H is an operand. So H will be pushed onto the stack. Next is plus. Right? So plus is an operator. So I'll have to pop the first two elements. So I'll have to pop H. I'll have to pop F minus G. So and store it in the variables OP2 and OP1. OP2 will be H. OP1 will be F minus G. Okay. Then I have to perform the operation OP1 plus OP2. Right? What that will happen? OP1 is what? F minus G. What is OP2 plus H? This becomes the result. Now, I have popped out these two. So, this contents are not there here in the stack. What should I do next? This is the result. I have to push that result onto the stack. So, I will have F minus G plus H. I hope I am clear. Next. After plus, we have slash. Slash is again an operator. So, when slash is an operator, what we should do? Pop the two elements out of the stack. Okay. So, you have to pop this, you have to pop this also. Right? Let me write it here. OP2, pop and store it in a variable, OP2. OP2 will have F minus G plus H. OP1 will have D minus E. What is the operation that we have to do? Slash. Slash is our operation. So we have to do OP1 slash OP2. Right? So what is OP1? D minus E slash F minus G plus H. So we get it as D minus E slash F minus G plus H. Now this is the result. I have to push this onto the stack. These two we have already popped out, so they are not there in the stack anymore. . What should I push now? B minus E slash F minus G plus H. You can add a parenthesis, no issues. F minus G plus H. Right? Next, we are not still done with all the characters. Last character we have is star. Correct? Star is what? Star is again an operator it is. So, we have to pop out the first two elements out of the stack, perform the result, push the result onto the stack. What are you going to pop out? We are going to pop out these two because these are the two elements that are there in the stack, so you will have to pop them out. So, OP2 will be B minus E F minus G plus H. OP1 is going to be A plus B minus C. Okay. So, what is the operation that you have to do? OP1 star OP2. When I do that, I will get A plus B minus C star B minus E slash F minus G plus H. Maybe it's not clear, I'll write it again. There's no space here. Okay. What do I do? A OP1 star OP2. What is OP1? A plus B minus C. This is my OP1. Star OP2. D minus E slash F minus G plus H. These two we have popped out. So my stack is actually empty now. This is my result which I will push onto the stack. Okay. And now since we are done with all the characters, we have to pop out the final result out of the stack and display it. So this, what is there in the stack, will get popped out and display the final result. This becomes your final infix expression of the given postfix. A plus B minus C star D minus E slash F minus G plus H. So this is how we convert postfix to infix. If you observe, postfix to infix and postfix evaluation, both are having the same steps, correct? But there we evaluated, so we have all the digits, so we want the final answer there. But here it is only expression, so but the steps are the same. If it is an operand, push it onto the stack. If it is an operator, top two elements of the stack should be popped out, stored in the variables, perform the operation, push the result back onto the stack. Okay, until we finish all the characters, we go on repeating it, repeating these steps. Once we finish with all these steps, all the characters, the final result will be popped out and displayed. So I hope you have made it clear. This is how we convert a postfix to infix conversion or infix expression. Thank you.